Welcome to Wonderland. It is Eri here, and today's video is basically going to be a very short video because I really don't know if I wanted to film a video today, but I decided to. I would appreciate it if my hair wasn't such a mess because this girl is supposed to be braiding my hair tomorrow, so the next video my hair should be braided, I guess. So I'm just like having a really bad hair day, and then it's really hot outside, the pains of being in South Georgia, and so this video is going to be very short, but it's just something to keep you guys updated on the bookish news and bookish life that I lead. So Goodreads reading goal, it's sucking right now. I looked on it the other day, it said I was like 4 books behind. I started freaking out. It was like 4 books behind. Started freaking out like crazy, especially since I've been struggling with the biggest book decision of my life, and that is what to read next. It was between Love at First Sight, The Hate U Give, Caraval, and Under Rose-Tainted Skies. I was in a contemporary mood, especially since my book that I'm writing right now is a contemporary story. So I was in a contemporary mood. So I was like, okay, scratch out Caraval. It's going to be either Under Rose-Tainted Skies or Love at First Sight. But then I kind of want to read The Hate U Give. So I don't know. And then I have a awesome follower out there. Shout out to Autumn. I follow her on Instagram. She follows me on Instagram, and she watches my booktube channel, even though it's very sad. But I'm kidding. It's not sad. I enjoy doing this. But she was like, we could buddy read. And I was like, yes, someone to read with me, because every time I read a book, there's no one reading it at the same time as me, and I have no one to talk about it with, and it sucks. So she was like, we could do that and just let me know. And I'm like, okay. But I was just like so stuck. And then I'm stage manager for this musical that's opening on Thursday, and then I have homework and essays and projects and theater, and it's just too much. So I haven't really been reading, but I looked at my Goodreads goal and it was like 4 books behind. So this is what I did. I went out and I bought the easiest books anyone can get, of course, for cheap on Amazon. Thank you. I know how to bargain shop on a college budget, but easiest books anyone could read in like days to get you back on track, and that is graphic novels, poetries, and short stories. So for the graphic novel, I read Saga Volume 1, and actually this is pretty good. The beginning was kind of funny because it opens up and the alien woman right here, she's giving birth to that child she's holding, and that's her husband, and basically it's about these 2 different species of, I don't know if I could say aliens. I'm just going to say aliens for now because it's a mixture of fantasy and sci-fi, and it's such a good graphic novel series. I've only read Volume 1. I kind of want to read Volume 2, but when I looked on Amazon and I saw that Volume 2 was like $12, I was like, not right now. Not right now. But read this, so my Goodreads said 3 books behind. I was like super pumped. And then so I read Milk and Honey, which is a poetry book by Rupi Kaur. I hope I said her name right, but I love this book because so many poems in here were so relatable to me, especially about my love life, a very sad love life I have led all my 19 years. So yeah, and heartache and broken and healing and loving, and just, it was a very emotional book and a very good way of expressing yourself as far as writing goes, because you don't have to write books, you can write poetry. So I find poetry books actually pretty interesting and cool. I mean, I love Neil Hilborn. He's like an amazing poet. Check him out if you haven't checked him out already. But this book is amazing. And on Booksamino, someone told me, because when I posted this as my currently reading, someone told me to check out The Princess Saves Herself in this one. I guess that's another poetry book. So if you like this book, read that book kind of thing. I don't know. So this was 2 books behind. And now I'm currently reading Dorothy Must Die Stories Volume 3. And I'm also reading, give me a moment. Thank you. Ruler of Beasts, which is another Dorothy Must Die story, but I didn't buy the collection volume. I bought Ruler of Beasts as an ebook, so I'm reading that and these 3 at the same time, so I could catch up on Goodreads. My Goodreads goal is ridiculous. I said 70 books for the year 2017, and I'm already so many books behind. It's not so many. It's not like it was like 10 or 20 or something, but still, to me, especially since I'm a book nerd, that's a lot. As far as personal news, I already told you about school. My novel that I'm writing after almost 3 months, because March is about to end. After 2 months of not having a title, it finally dawned on me, a title for my book. After like so many scenes and stories and just so many notes and character development, I finally came up with a title, and you're ready for it. The Power of Words. Mind blown. Yeah, it just dawned on me yesterday because I was thinking of a scene in my head when I was listening to Honeymoon Avenue by Ariana Grande, and this most beautiful scene popped in my head, and so did the title of the book, and I was just like, oh my God, it finally came, because I was struggling so much, like, this book doesn't have a name, it deserves a name, but then I was thinking, like, it's okay it doesn't have a name right now. Then 2 months passed, and I'm like, is it still okay? But now it's almost 3 months and I finally have a name. So I have a name to put on the file on my Google Docs and my Evernote phone app where I write on. Like, finally have a title to put on it. The Power of Words. And yes, it is a contemporary book, and I will probably talk more about my writing in another video. Bookish related news: Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda, which y'all know is like my favorite book ever, by Becky Albertalli, is becoming a movie, and so many good stars are joining the cast, and I'm so excited. Emma Roberts has started her own book club on Instagram with someone else. I forgot their name. I'm sorry, I just saw Emma's name, and it's really taking off. So if you want to check out that Instagram page, I will link the account down below. Look forward to the Upside of Unrequited review, my book review of the book. Look for that. After I get my braids done, look for that. And also, what else in book related news? Oh yeah, The Hate U Give. Becky Albertalli and Angie Thomas. They are now buddies. I see it on Twitter, and it has been confirmed. Two amazing women together at last. I don't know. I just think of it that way. I'm trying to like get all the book related news out or whatever. Oh, you know how I do Owl Crate unboxings. I did not do one for March, but I am doing one for April, and the reason for it being is because I know what the book is gonna be, and I want a copy of it without having to go through Amazon and trying to buy it myself. Plus extra Bookish goodies in an Owl Crate box, of course. Duh. Like, get the Bookish wear, get the Bookish stuff, like the products, the gloves, the scarves, the hats, the tote bags, the candles, the lip balms, the posters, the cards, the bookmarks, the promotion of other books. I'm just listing all this stuff they've ever sent out, ever. The tea towel. Yeah, I heard about the tea towel, so a little bitter about that, but I will find my own tea towel. Oh, so those are some bookish news. And lastly, I have received this glorious box in the mail, so you're going to watch me unbox it, even though I already know what it is, because it is from Autumn. Like I mentioned her before, she is an amazing person. You guys should follow her on Instagram. And I know she will see this video, but this is my way of publicly thanking her for what she has sent me today. The most public way I could thank someone is for them to see how awesome my reaction is when I open something. So, and then she taped it really well. I don't want to destroy the box, but this will look like what's going to happen. So Autumn was in Atlanta, and so was the amazing Angie Thomas, and she decided to get me my second copy of The Hate U Give, but this one is signed. I am so excited, and it says happy birthday in here from Angie Thomas. Now, she did tell me that it was so loud that I don't think Angie really heard my name correctly, so she mixed the R and the I in Eri, so it says ear. But I don't care. It's signed, and you know how I feel about signed books. You know how I feel about owning more than one copy of a book, if you know me well enough. So this stunning copy with the sign is going to remain untouched by unclean hands, okay? Because this is... So thank you to all. I said thank you to her about several times, but I keep saying it, especially now that it's in my hands, and I'm internally freaking out right now. Like, another signed book for the collection. The excitement is real. I just like looking at the box. Like, So, you got a little sneak peek unboxing to not have two copies. Two. You know, I had this discussion with my roommate the other day. I was like, ooh, like I already have a copy of a book on an ebook, but I want the physical copy. She was like, why if you already have a copy? I was like, I want a physical copy. And she was like, but having more than one copy of a book is ridiculous. That is a discussion for another video, especially for all the book nerds out there who have the same feelings that I have of owning more than one copy of a book. It's something necessary. But thank you guys for watching. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video and my freak out. Thumbs down if you just thought I talked too much. And remember to keep calm and keep reading.